Hey, I'm JR, and I'm here in the video studio today with Steve Kindig, our resident TV guru.
Morning, JR. How's it going?
I'm doing fantastic because behind us is the Sony Master Series XBR55 A9G. It's their top-of-the-line OLED TV. It's available in 3 sizes. This is the 55-inch with us here today. It's also available in a 65 and a 77. And it's an OLED, which means organic light emitting diodes, right?
Right. And OLEDs have been out for a while now, and they've really gotten everything pretty much dialed in. And this is, I think, one of the best looking TVs we'll see this year.
And part of the reason it looks so good is Sony's X1 Ultimate processor. Tell me, what does that do for an OLED?
So that's their most powerful processor, first of all. I mean, that's actually the one that they include in their 8K TVs, too. So super powerful. It takes care of... Its 2 main jobs are noise reduction and upscaling any incoming signal.
So no matter what you're playing on it, whether it's not going to be 4K a lot of the times, 1080p, standard definition stuff,
DVD,
it's going to take it and make it look almost 4K.
Yeah. It does an amazing job. It's very powerful.
So the X1 Ultimate processor does a lot of object-based processing. Things like object-based super resolution, object-based HDR, as well as super bit mapping. Talk a little bit about that.
So the super bit mapping is, most TVs process at either 8-bit or 10-bit, which is good. But the super bit mapping is actually able to upconvert to 14-bit. And where that really comes in handy is where, if you've ever noticed on TV, sometimes like with sunsets or something, you'll see gradations in the color.
Sure. Yeah.
So what this does is just totally blend and smooth those out so that you get smooth sequence from one shade of color to another.
And that's partly because it does actually have a 10-bit panel giving you over 1 billion colors.
Right.
As well as the triluminous technology, which gives you an even wider color range.
Right, and you need that for 4K content.
Cool. This TV, because it's an OLED, it also has a pretty unique feature that we haven't seen on other TVs yet. Sony's acoustic surface speaker.
Right, and this is their 2nd or 3rd generation where they've been doing that. But again, they just keep refining it, and they've boosted the power on this one. And also, aside from the aspect of having the sound come from the screen, directly from the screen, and it also is able to kind of track what's happening on screen, so it just really adds a lot to the immersive aspect. But one other cool feature is this TV has a set of center channel inputs so that you can use it as your center channel speaker, because as you can see, there's almost no room at the bottom. There's no clearance for like even a skinny sound bar or a center channel speaker.
Yes.
And so it's great to have the sound coming straight to the screen.
So there's 2 modes. You can have it be your left, center, right, if you just want to let the TV make all the noise.
Yep.
Or if you would rather incorporate it into your home theater, it can just be your center channel, accepting input from your home theater receiver.
Exactly.
It's compatible with most home theater receivers, and it acts as a pretty good, strong center channel.
It sounds surprisingly good.
Yeah, we were really impressed with that. Some other stuff here. It's really focused on picture quality, especially if you're into watching Netflix. There is a Netflix calibrated mode.
Right. That's really cool because the goal was Netflix started working with Sony, and they just wanted folks to be able to get as close to the picture quality that Netflix engineers see on their mastering monitors.
So when they're making like Netflix original content, they're using TVs that uses a lot of the same stuff that's in this TV so that they can master for picture and color and clarity and all of that stuff, right?
They are. And once you have that feature set up on the TV, then whenever you're watching Netflix, it automatically goes to those settings.
So things like Stranger Things, Ozark, Narcos, Grace and Frankie, BoJack Horseman, whatever you're watching, original Netflix content, it's going to look as good as possible on one of these TVs.
Exactly.
And of course, this is a very smart TV. It does have Android TV built in, which means you can Chromecast. You can talk to your TV. It has Google Home Assistant built in. It's compatible with your Alexa if you'd rather do Alexa than Google Home. And you can use your smartphone as a remote control.
Right.
You can mirrorcast videos from any phone up to the TV as long as it has mirrorcast. And if you have an iPhone and you like to do AirPlay through a firmware update that's coming this year,
right,
you'll be able
later on this summer.
Yep, you'll actually be able to AirPlay videos to the TV. Previously, you could only do that if you had an Apple TV. Now you don't even need that. You can do it straight to the TV.
And I think that's one of the coolest new features on these sets.
And of course, if you are streaming 4K, you can definitely do that through the built-in apps, Netflix, YouTube, Amazon. They'll all stream 4K. Of course, you have to have a 4K subscription to do that.
Right.
And you have to have really good internet speed and a really fast router to make all of that work seamlessly.
Yep.
And last but not least, it does have Bluetooth output. So if someone in the house needs Bluetooth headphones to be able to hear the TV clearly, they can do that. And you can still use the built-in
Right.
TV speakers to at the same time, so everybody else in the room can still listen to whatever's going on.
And that's key.
So that's the Sony Master Series XBR 55A9G. We loved seeing this TV set up in our vendor training. We love seeing it here, and we think you'll like looking at it as well. If you have any questions on this TV or anything else, give Crutchfield a call, chat with us online, send us an email. Advisors are ready to help you get the right TV for you.